sing and sing. Well, I could have been anyone, but I have been anyone other than being an isle.
Test
Sing
this.
and dance, la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la. Sing and dance, la la la, hey la la la, hey la la la. Sing and dance, I'll play for you tonight, a thrill of it all. Just let me hang on me sometimes, but I work it out in my mind. Look up at the sky, my mouth is open wide. They can taste what's the use of worrying. What's the use of hurrying? Turn, turn, we almost become dead.
Alright. Screwdriver. Doesn't fit in there or not. We're gonna give it a shot. What the hell? How about that? Maybe. There we go. Maybe not. There we go. Tell you what, where'd it go? I don't know. There it is. That'll actually come in handy. It's not gonna fit right. Just a little too big, but it doesn't matter. We'll fix that. Not dead. I don't know where it went. That could pose a problem. And I've got other little screwdrivers. I'm just gonna find them. Just screwdrivers, where did I put you? I do not know. I know not. I know not. There we go, I think we're working now. Maybe. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it's magnetic. A dog. That works. Parts over here. Little button down. Oh, button. Who's got the button? I've got the buttons. Yeah, I'm learning about that. Just in case I need to reference that, I shouldn't need to, but Excuse me. Ready to come out. Come on. What are you doing? Yeah. Ting. It's a nice sound. Four down, 4 to go, I think. I think. I'm disappointing at the moment. Can't really see much, but working with limited room here, so just about got all these put out here on the back. Just so you can see everything I'm putting in. Should be another piece or 2 or 7. There we go. Buttons, stick, all that fun stuff. Screws for the stick. Clicky click. Nope. Not ready. Not ready. So, there we go. You gotta figure out a better layout for this. Then you learn. You live and you learn. Should be the last row, I think. If not, there's one more. We'll find out. One second. Let's see, does that pop off nicely? Or do I need to share more screws underneath here? That is the question of the day. Ah, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, there's a screw under here. Alright. Yeah. One more screw. side there. Now it should. Yep. Okay, good. Good. I have more right, yeah, okay. Tell me there's one over here too. I think there might be one more. Let's find out. Yep, one more. I knew it. One more screw. And I should be able to actually start swapping parts here. Should. Oop, there goes my octagonal gate. That should, yes, there we go, pops right off. So that's the current inside. I gotta remove all these, replace them with the right buttons, remove the stick entirely, which I've got replacement stick right here, which I'm going to go replace the gate on that too. So just set that down. Let's start with the buttons, I guess. Pop. The outside pops off. Nice and easy. Should be as simple as pushing in on the side here. Let's take these off real quick first and foremost. Well, what I thought was going to be easy isn't easy as advertised. There we go. Guess pliers would have helped, but okay, I may have to get pliers or something here because these are just okay, for assuming this would be easy. Looks like maybe press in that. There we go. Alright. That makes life a little easier. Now, just a little pressure. A little button here. It should pop right out. Should. Doesn't mean it will, but it should. I feel like I need 3 hands. There we go. Pop the other side. Now, that's going to be, I believe that's the red button that I'm installing first. Double check that. Yes, that is the red first. that way a bit, just for order. And installing's a lot easier than pulling. So that's the here's the difference. Sandwell button, and that's the original buttons. So just do these one at a time. We'll do the color buttons first. Try not to press on the keyboard here. Alright. So I actually don't have to remove the top. I'm just going to push the sides in after I remove these. So I know what the heck I'm doing, it's a lot easier. Excuse me. Try not to break things. We got it, almost. Aha. Go. That's button number 2 out. The old red button. That is the yellow next. Yellow. Yeah. The old buttons up there. Whatever. Go. Let's turn that so it's not cutting that ribbon cable. So that's the buttons. So next we'll want to remove the green button. I think I'm actually just swapping those as they should go. Yep, so the green button will be replaced with the green, and then this gray one will be replaced by blue. This one here, and after these next two it doesn't matter because they're all the clear ones. So the green will be replaced by that green. On my left, that would do it. The large struggles of replacing parts in a Pro Stick. There we go. Oh, well, that wasn't very smart of me. And let's flip that like that. feeds through enough that I can do that actually. Very easily. Push on that. And push on that. I repeat, push on that. Alright. There we go. So off goes that. Here comes this green button. This way, so this might be easier. Happy accident. There we go. It just goes click. This is more like the Neo Geo traditional layout. That's why I'm going like this, rather than the 4 buttons that they had here. So I'll remove this one next, put the blue button in, which is this one here. Let it go there. These will all be clear. Then last will be replacing this. So flip again. A little pressure, boom. And a little pressure here. Actually, push right out, maybe. Maybe not. Well, I'll flip that. Oh, did the wrong one. Oh, we got it out. We might as well do it. So this will be a clear button here instead. Once you actually know what the heck you're doing, it's not so bad. Just getting past that initial, what the heck am I supposed to do here, phase. There we go. Well, there's that off. We're putting one of these in since I pulled the wrong button. Easy enough, just slide that on. Slide that on. Slide that up, cover it. Here. Let's remove this one this time. Yeah, actually what I was going for last time. I used it. Alright. Come on. A little pressure on this side. Not quite. Okay, now we'll replace the correct button there. Pop. And direction there. Now we can put the blue button in where it's supposed to be.
You look lovely. Time has done nothing to you but made you more beautiful. As the years go by, you just become more and more precious.
The sleeves fell down, way down. There we go. There we go. Get those, so we gotta replace these 3, then we can work on this. Which I'm replacing the whole thing. flip. Alright, let's get this blue button out here. Got the hardest buttons out of the way at least. Alright. Actually, I don't need any more. So, another clear button. This is a copy of what somebody else did, so, but I liked it, so. Here, why not? Okay, let's see it back up. Bam. You can hear the difference between the like I said, these are Sanwa buttons. The stick is Saimetsu, only because I didn't realize there was a Sanwa stick that had the right hookups, which I'll point out here after I get these two buttons done. But first things first, let's get the buttons done, and we'll worry about the stick. This is, so while I'm at it, I'm gonna just go ahead and pop this one out too. That way I don't have to pop any more buttons. Everything will be popped and just bam. I'm just stretching here. Pop this one here. Get the sleeves. Pressure. We got quite enough here. You're gonna be pain in the butt all of a sudden. We'll try the other one first and see if it. You know what? So I'm just using it with fingers. Of course, I realize that with two buttons left to go. Isn't it always the way it goes? Ooh, shoot. Look at it this way, I'm learning something at least. Sleeve. All the way down in, because why not? And we take. Oh. Alright, left one here. Yeah, that's a lot easier. But it is what it is, right? Where'd they go? There they are. Alright. Back up through because they decided they wanted to fall through. Let's get the sleeve up where it belongs. Sleeves back up over top, as well as protect the connections. Voila, that part's done. So those are all now Sanwa buttons. Now I'm going to pull this for a minute. Pull this away. I'll explain here. rest right here. Alright. Those are the sleeves and all that in the stick. So before we go that far, here is the new stick. Did come with its own ball top, but I bought a different one. My focus a little better if I take it out. There we go. At some point I might buy the Sanwa stick and throw it in here, but for now, this I mentioned we'll have to do. That's coming off anyhow, so. Check something before I go throwing things in here, because I think it already has its sleeve pre-built in here, so I may have not needed these, but I'm pretty sure it's already, yeah, it's already got a sleeve on it. So I'm going to get it to come off. You know what, may just leave those on there because it's already on there. Kind of hoping to put the clear one on, but it's going to be like that. May just have to go like that. It is what it is. I'm not too fussed about that. The main reason I had to go with this particular type of stick is these connections right here. You'll see when I go to install it, there's particular sticks and everything. Normally, like, if it weren't for those, I'd have to be doing some soldering, which I don't want to do. But next thing I want to do before I go installing, where did I throw it? There's the screws. Did I drop that too? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm swapping out gates here. So as you can see here, this one is a square gate, and if you look close, maybe that's an octagonal gate. It's not fully square. There we go. So you can see it's kind of octagonal. So we're just gonna remove this. Pull this off here in a second. Okay. Alright, keep those on there. That was unexpected. Again, first time doing this. So you learn something new. That makes them replaceable at least. So now, we'll just slide this in its place. Put one side up, there we go. Haha. So I'm just gonna screw that back in. That's the easy part. Be seated. Voila. That's an easy part. So Now, let's see. Pull that back a minute. Put these away. There it goes. Over there. So this stick here has to come out, obviously. Maybe. There we go. I don't think I'll be reusing these screws because it takes a different screw to mount. The new stick. Which I'll explain here in a minute as well. And for any of my old subscribers that happen to be watching this, I probably should have explained all that at the beginning. Because this channel, of course, obviously used to be solely sports cards, like breaking boxes and collecting, everything of that nature. And I still, to some degree, collect sports cards. It's not as much as I used to. I don't do box breaks anymore because they're too expensive, and Panini, with their pretty much monopoly on football cards, has just killed my interest in breaking stuff. I mean, I love National Treasures for those of you that used to watch my channel. But this has got ridiculous. I wouldn't mind restarting, well, not restarting, rebuilding my Hall of Fame collection. And at some point, I'm pretty much just turning this into a nerdy channel, whatever I feel like doing. Gotta stand up to be able to take the screw out properly. Alright, so remove. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, that's why. You gotta take the. I don't know if I have a flathead screwdriver. Well, it was a Phillips this whole time, and coin might do though. I have a coin. I have one in the pocket, I think, actually. I did. Adapt and overcome, as they say. So, it shouldn't be that tight. Nah, it's not tight. I gotta take the head off the stick, ball top, as it were. But anyhow, yeah, basically I'm just kind of turning this into whatever nerdiness I feel like doing for the day. Yeah, it's working. Just want to make sure I wasn't making like no progress here. I probably will stream a little bit tonight on Twitch. I'm going to test out some games first. I don't know what time yet. Okay, so yeah, there's the ball top off of that. Now, a very important thing for me to remember now is which way these cables go. Because otherwise I could screw this up very easily. And we don't want that. So let me find a pen or something here. Like I said, if I screw this up, that means I gotta come back in and return to doing this. Nothing much to cooperate with me at the moment. Okay. Alright, so we have that way, that way, that way, and that way. So it's, I forget, let me do it this way. Alright, so this is the triple color, red, green, yellow, and white. Okay, so that's 4 colors. And then pure yellow on top. So I'm trying to do just a little thing like that, just so I can, 2 greens. Okay, that green feeds over to there, and that green feeds to there. So green, which feeds that way, and green, which feeds into that. Okay. So the outer red. The red feeds around this way, and this red feeds over to here. Didn't think this was this involved, but you know, why am I not surprised that it is? Actually, see, you get red, white. Feeds around this way, and this way feeds up to here. Makes perfect sense to me. I think. You can read my handwriting, but that's basically. Alright, now we have to disconnect all these. They didn't make this easy, did they? No, they did not. Like a little screwdriver or something to get down in there. These outer ones. You gotta press down just a little bit to get them to release. And that's wrapped around in a bad way, making this a harder pain than it needs to be. In here just enough. Okay. I hope you don't mind the Dave Matthews band music in the background. It's not like this is monetized anyhow, so it's not going to be super entertaining anyhow, so why not? Oh, I wonder, maybe using one of these long screws might do the trick, because it just has to take a little bit of pressure. So it takes, is it thin enough that just might do the trick? Maybe not. Trying not to pull these cables. Okay, this is a lot harder than advertised. I really don't care about the stick itself. The frustration is real. super real. Finally. Okay, got one. That's one of four that's going to be a pain in the butt, so. You know what? I'm an idiot. I really am. You know, I can make this a lot easier if I take this gate off. That's my nature. Just make it harder than it needs to be, right? Why not? Can't believe I was doing that. See, pop that off and everything pops off. I'm not gonna say it's gonna still be super easy, but it's gonna be easier. There we go. Not gonna be a simple old stick just for a backup, just in case, but the key is like about 10 times easier than it was. Yeah, it's about 10 times easier. Got this for 48 minutes already. Oh, this shouldn't take long. Yeah, well, here we are. Probably about an hour to finish it up, I would guess. Take that out. Again, installation will be 10 times easier than the moving. So let's pull those up out of the way for the moment. There's the old switches and everything. I'll put that back together later, I guess. Anyway, I'm just going to look at the inside of the joystick. Yeah, basically just a little. It's kind of nice that you can, if a switch fails, you can just easily replace it. So that's kind of a plus. Yeah, I'm just putting that back together just to pop that back on into place. That way, the way they need to be. Put everything together there. Now, putting in the new stick. Alright, now the big thing is, usually the metal bracket that's on this is a lot smaller, but I forget where I ordered it from, but they would pre-install the correct mounting plate. So all I have to do is drop it in, and screw it down into these little things. I think I had to get different. There's some M4 screws. Get that out of there. That does not need to be in there. Crossed that these should work from what I've read. If not, then we'll have a major issue here. Get to line up and we might have a better chance. Just for ease, I can pull it back here. Just to make life easier for me. Secured in place here. Make life a little better. Thankfully this screwdriver is magnetic, so it makes life a little easier. I wonder if I should have put those. I still can a bit. Undo this just a hair here. So I'm going to install these switches here. So this is the multicolor here. With all the different colors on it. It should fit, right? I hope. Here's that one. Yellow is going to be a pain in the butt, I can already tell. Not quite sure how best to do this. It just doesn't sit real well. I almost feel like I have to remove this board temporarily or loosen it up. So, I'm not going to see much for the next few minutes, but I am still here, so maybe it pops in. Hello, hello. But this is just going to make my life about 10 times easier if I do this. So I'm planning on doing this. But it's become a necessity, I believe. Just for this purpose, right? Here. Get that back on here. That's already on there. So that three goes right there like that. And not quite like that. Like that. Let's see this back where it belongs. Try not to damage the ribbon cable. Because I have no clue where the hell I'd find a new ribbon cable. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think we're good to go there. Too much there. 1 second. Anyhow, the reason that I was having a little issue is this board up here. These are not going to install very well with those in the way. So I'm hoping that's going to be okay. The bend that's in them. So, but that's now reinstalled. Those are installed, and the rest of these will be a lot easier to install. So, but it'll take me a few minutes to get all this secured in and properly installed. So, you can still talk with me if anybody pops in and wants to actually chat. It's just too hard to do it on the desk with how stuff's arranged for me. I feel like I got too tall of screws. I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. Let me check something here. Put you. Of course you gotta do that. Do it this way. This way instead. Gotta behave. Yeah, that's about the right depth. It's just kind of a tight fit getting in there. I don't want that being loose. So if that's loose, that's a bad thing. It's not quite sitting in straight, maybe the problem. Yeah, I should have taken a ratchet screwdriver for this, but it's a little late now, eh? Hands cramping up. Come back over here where it belongs. Wait. A little bit harder than expected. Being so hard to install now because here's the exact screws I said to use, unless somebody at the hardware store messed up and put the wrong screws in the slot, which is not impossible. Yeah, this one almost seems like it's fat or something. It doesn't want to even feed in whatsoever. Somewhere. Oh yeah. It's killing the hand. Absolutely killing the hand. Again, yeah, that's fine. Oy. I thought the part that killed me is the screws. I'm getting screwed by the screws. nothing else, once I get this in, it ain't going anywhere for a while. One more reason to get this installed properly the first time. Fortunately, I think that's getting stripped now. Just no bueno. Shouldn't be happening, but here we are nonetheless. Oy. We're in program trying to put screws in. It seems fine until you start getting to the bottom. It's like, yeah, I'm done. I don't screw in anymore. Almost there. Almost there. I'm gonna need a flat to finish these off. So I will be right back. Pardon me for just a moment. I gotta get a flathead.
very much. I hope everybody's having a good time. Thank you so much.
Alright, it's back. Hopefully finish this time. As long as this cooperates. But I think I may have had a screwdriver closer by than. But if this one doesn't work, we could try another. This should, hopefully, well, at least it gave my hands a chance to rest. Ooh, that's. Push my turn the right way too. That does make a bit of a difference. I think we're about where we need to be. It's still loose. What the deuce is going on, man, huh? It's still loose on this side over here. This one here, yeah, you can't see, but that's not seating all the way. The screw is almost stripped as it is. Just try to screw it all the way down, see what happens here. Yeah, I've gotten bad screws. So I can't have it rattling like that because that won't work. That will not work at all. Let's switch back to this, see if they're deep enough to. I think you're going to have problems with this. Just don't think these screws are actually the right ones. This may have to wait because that's not going to work with it being sunk down like that. Ain't going to work at all. So, I may have to temporarily hold the build until I can get the right screws for the mount, because that ain't going to work. And this one's pretty much about stripped, and it just refuses to go any further. I know it's short enough. It's not poking through the plastics. I mean, try one other thing here. Maybe I have screwdrivers in it. Of course, sucks, you know, this close to being done, and this is what happens. Something I could use, but it's not going to work properly right now. And I'm not going to take a freaking drill to this thing just to screw that in. That shouldn't be a problem. So I feel like I got bad screws. Like the screws were not put in their proper spot. So I may have to run to Lowe's tonight and see if I can find the right screws, because these just are not working. As you can let here. So I may have to call the stream at this because it just ain't. And let's see, I didn't get the little turn there. I can get these all the way down, and that's fine. But still, not flush. It's about, you know, I'm just check the height and it should be good. This really shouldn't be this hard. But I'm still like turning it little by little, and it just, yeah, I think I'm gonna pull these screws because I just don't think these are the right. If I can get them out. It's gonna be the other problem. They're pretty well stripped at this point, and I may not be able to get them out. These are not going to work. That's just the mount, so I think I'm going to end the stream for now. Try to get these screws back out without killing anything. Get one out at least to start. So, if you watched all the way through, I appreciate it. That wasn't exceedingly exciting, but so I probably will be on Twitch this evening. Same username, DevJU2004. To maybe play some games. I was hoping to use this to play some Metal Slug on stream, but that ain't gonna happen. So we'll see how the evening goes. Like I said, I gotta get new screws because these ones are a waste of money. Make sure I didn't damage the case, anything like that. So. Yeah, let's go. Screw out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end it there. So, again, thank you for watching.